Hey guys, Jaws Shark Reviews here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Core Class Laserbeak. So, here he is in his alt mode, and if you guys are wondering, it's like, wait a minute, this is supposed to be Laserbeak? It's like, what? This is just Bumblebee from Dark of the Moon, but pink. Well, here's what's the thing. Well, first of all, this is from Dark of the Moon. Yeah, I don't think I stated that before. But so here's the thing. So in Dark of the Moon, there was a scene where Soundwave deployed Laserbeak to go, spying on, I guess, one of the agents or something's daughters or something. So, yeah, he sent him in, and then he kind of, Laserbeak turned into, disguise himself as this, sort of miniature, because obviously Laserbeak is, about human sized, and, but like a human sized kind of pink version of Bumblebee, and had tea time or whatever, teapot time with his daughter. So yeah, and then that's what created that little horror scene. So yeah, so in the movie we don't see Laserbeak transform into this alt mode here, but we do see him in turn into the robot mode. But since this is a studio series, it's got of course gonna have an alt mode just added to it. So yeah, and apparently there's listings that for next year this will be. I mean, it's to be expected. But next year we will be getting a redeco this in Bumblebee color, so it'll then be Core Class Dark of the Moon Bumblebee, which will be cool to see because this is a pretty decent mold. So yeah, but anyways, starting off here, let's take a look at the packaging. So yeah, pretty nice. Do like it. Yeah, down here we got Laserbeak and we got Studio Series Transformers Dark of the Moon. And you can see the little background here is like the teapot time thing. So you got some little toys in there. Pretty cool actually. Like I probably won't, but might keep that because I don't know, it's kind of fun. But yeah, you can recreate the scene where that one agent's daughter got her was scarred for life after seeing that. But yeah, and then of course there he is in the movie. Is that pinkish Bumblebee? And they got Core Class, and then they got the artwork here. Pretty good artwork actually. Kind of looks like some concept art. But it's not. It was used in the movie. And yeah, they got that there. Kind of looks a little reddish. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, they got the color tone right. It's on the box here, just like for right here, it looks a little red. Almost like Stinger. Especially on camera here, it looks very red. Like, it's not really that red off camera, but yeah. And of course, got the QR code, and that's pretty much it for the packaging. So, yeah, let's get right down to the figure itself. So here we got Laserbeak, and yeah, this is a nice little figure. Was it the most neat figure ever? No, but it was, a nice little addition. It was a kind of an interesting scene in Dark of the Moon, because again, it's like a sort of disguise, and it's literally just Dark of the Moon Bumblebee, but pink and human sized. But hey, I kind of like that. But yeah, so anyways, take a close look at the alt mode right here. I do like it. This kind of reminds me of like the once they redeco this in the Bumblebee, this will definitely remind me of like the old Dark and Moon Cyberverse figures. Many newer Transformers fans know Cyberverse as the cartoon and stuff, but the fans way before that know that there was a Cyberverse back in the early 2010s. There was they had them in Dark of the Moon, and then they had them in Prime, and they had like the little Legion figures, and they had like slightly taller figures. I think they were called Commander class, not to be confused with the modern day one, which was like, the second biggest class behind Titan, obviously. But yeah. Anyways, there's Laserbeak. Pretty cool. And as I said before, it is officially a license. They got a nice molded and even painted in Chevrolet logo. So like that. It's just mainly like this reddish pink and black. That's all you get. A little bit of visible head syndrome. You see where his hands are. But, yeah. Yeah, on the back, no paint. But it is a nice glossy, pink. I do like it. Nice coloring on Hasbro's part. So, yeah. Yeah, now anyways, for accessories, yeah, it comes with, obviously, I don't think he used it again in the movie, but this is obviously paving the way for, that core class Dark and Moon Bumblebee, because he does come with this, cannon thing, which is obviously Bumblebee's arm can from the movies. So, yeah, or at least the Michael Bay ones. His current one is different because, it's not the same universe. But yeah, anyways, you can store it here in alt mode. Right up top, there's, well, you see 3 slots. These 2 are just kind of there. But this one is actually meant for storage. So you can put it right here at the top. And there we go. And anywhere else to put it, I don't think so. Yeah, that might be the only place for alt mode to put it. Yeah, so there's that. Yeah, now anyways, anyways, now for the alt mode comparisons. Here he is with Wheelie right here, just because why not? Don't really have much else to compare him to. But, yeah, you know, there's another recent Core Class Studio Series figure, so why not just show these off, so. There they are, and you can see, even then, Wheelie's still smaller. But, yeah, so, yeah, that's pretty much it for the alt mode comparisons, and for the alt mode in general. So, let's get right down to that good old robot mode. So, starting off, you're just going to want to simply unattach, or just kind of fold out the door wings here, or the doors that will become the wings. And you can see, it's like, oh boy, I'm gonna go inside this car and drive, and it's like, oh, what's going on in here? As you can tell, it's all a mess. It's not like the Human Alliance stuff. Man, I remember Human Alliance. But anyways, so then you just want to then, oh, now also the hands, there's like these holes here, these little holes, and there's these little posts on the doors that, you know, attach right into there. But yeah. And then next, yeah, you just want to raise these up, and then flip around the wheels, and which, you know, or the shoulders, I guess I should say, and then lower down the arms, and then rotate the forearms just a little bit, and then after that, we'll just get into the legs. So, what we're going to do here is you're going to want to kind of, well, first try to flip out the feet, and then once you do that, then unattach this all, and then move back the back panel here with the wheels and whatnot. And there you go. Not too far, like what I did here, but it's, you know, well enough for now, and then I can reposition it a bit later. So then you flip down the feet all the way, and then after that, you just want to flip down the side, or before that, move up the head, and then fold this all down here. Oh, make sure it's all straightened out. There we go. And then after that, we're almost done. After that, you just want to straighten this out a bit, and then just kind of, yeah, just fill with this a little, and then once you get all positioned well, nice and well, just make sure it's all even out. There you guys have Laserbeak in his robot mode. And yeah, I gotta say, this is actually a pretty good looking alt mode for little Laserbeak here. A different version. And I completely forgot, by the way, I completely forgot to bring down the other Studio Series Dark and Moon Laserbeak, the one that came with Deluxe Soundwave. He's somewhere in storage, you know, because I've had that figure for a couple years now, so yeah, all the older stuff is kind of in storage right now. It's like, unless I need to grab it, yeah. So. But I mean, you know, hey, you guys probably already know what that one looks like. He's like about this big. He's like a little bird. But yeah, excuse me there. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, here he is, and yeah, I don't think I got this position right because he's kind of leaning over a bit, so I think I need to flip back the feet a little. And this is a little fiddly. That's probably one of my only gripes with the figure. It's a little fiddly, especially where the legs are concerned. Because this is just a pain. But yeah. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, there he is. Yeah. See, I can't get him to stand up straight. That's the one issue. It's like I can get him. Okay, there we go. I guess that's fine. Yeah, that's fine enough. And the chest. There we go. Yep. Man, yes, he... Alright, well, there's that. Come on. Alright, hold on a second. Okay, well, sorry about that. Yeah, I didn't realize that, yeah, the legs could just stay like this. I thought you could just have to fold them out or something, but nope. Or at least the back sections here. Nope, you just have it like this. Man, stupid me. But, yeah, anyways, yeah, here he is in his robot mode. So, yeah, there he's there. Anyways, let's take a closer look at the Robot details. Yeah, the head sculpt here, starting off, looks amazing, actually. Well, not amazing, but pretty good. You know, the detail, the sculpting in there is good. The paint, very good. And yeah, it's good for a core class. I like it. And of course, some details reversing from the alt mode. And yeah, not a lot of paint going on. It's kind of, you know, this like glossy pink and also gray plastic, and that's kind of it. The only paint's kind of up here. And yeah. But yeah, a lot of kibble. Like, ate a lot of kibble. So it's not the greatest core class, but, you know, it's still fine. It's good for what it is. But yeah. So, yeah, but anyways, now for the articulation on this guy. Head is on the ball joint, obviously. I mean, you can literally see it right there. So you can look down, like, all the way. He can literally look down into his chest. And, yeah, he can only look up this far, so, yeah, he can't really look up. And, obviously, side to side. And the shoulders do move out this far. And do rotate full 180 degrees. And then, yeah, so then the elbow here does move up a little over 90 degrees. It's on the ball joint, so you can really move around like anywhere. Same with the shoulder. He does not have any waist rotation. The legs can kick up this far. Yeah, only that back that far because there's all that, you know, this panel here from the roof of the car. So, yeah. Knees bend, actually a lot more than I was expecting when I first saw this guy. And the feet can move up and down, and no ankle pivot. So, yeah, it's a little more limited on this guy. I was kind of expecting that, considering his stumpy proportions and stuff. But, it ain't so bad. It's a little better than I thought, especially with the arms. But, yeah. Anyways, so, yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Now, of course, again, for accessories, well, again, it only comes with one. I'll show it off a bit more clearly. Looks nice to see it. It's like a gunmetal gray-ish. But anyways, yeah, this goes into his hand there. And there you go. Now he's got his arm cannon. Or, well, technically, it's mainly Bumblebee's. Like, he didn't use it. Yeah, at least in this form. Well, he didn't really use it at all. Laserbeak, but yeah, it's there, you know. Kind of teasing what's to come. I mean, obviously, Dark and Moon core class, or Dark and Moon core class Bumblebee for Steel Series. Yeah, there he is. You know, he's all right. You know, the more I'm messing with him, I'm realizing he's not great. He's just all right. Yeah. So yeah, but anyways, there is that. Now let's get right down into the. Anyways, yeah, let's get right down to the robot mode comparisons. So here we go. Now here he is with SSA 6 core class wheelie. So you can see how these two are, and yeah, you can really see how little wheelie is. Like, yeah, he's just actually, he looks taller. Oh wait, yeah, they're actually about the same height, but you know, this guy mass-wise, he fell over. Mass-wise, this guy's definitely the bigger of the two, but yeah, I mean, they're the same class, but you know, just because they're under the same size class, it doesn't mean, you know, they have to be exactly the same size. I mean, we've seen that with the deluxe class, like with Cliffjumper and Earthrise. He was like pretty small compared to the rest of the deluxes. Yeah. And finally, what else? Why not? Here he is. Yeah, I'm trying to look around for stuff. Here he is with Netflix soundbite. So you can see him with the normal size, like Voyager figure. Yeah, there he is. He just looks a little bit bigger than I would imagine. He's like about almost the height of Soundwave here. Not the Dark of the Moon one. And the Dark of the Moon one, that's a deluxe, so this guy's even a bit bigger. So I don't know if the scale on this guy is the best, but you know, Hasbro try their best. I will admit that. So yeah, there's that. So there you guys have my review for the Transformers Studio Series Core Class Laserbeak. And I gotta admit, it's not really a great figure. I mean, it's pretty okay. I mean, it's not awful. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's just okay. It's you know, like throughout the review, like filming, I've come to realize that it's actually not that great of a figure. Because when I first thought, it's like, oh, alright, that's a fun little thing, but I've realized it's a little fiddly. Could use a bit more paint. Especially, yeah, no, it's all kind of gray here. I'm not sure if that's at the model. Wait, let me look at the model. Okay, no, yeah, here. Yeah, see, it's got like he's got pink. So yeah, they didn't bother to paint that. He's a little too big. I can understand that Hasbro would want to turn this into Dark of the Moon Core Class Bumblebee, but it's just I'm a little iffy on this one a bit now. It's okay. It's just okay. I'd say it's not good. It's just not flat out good. It's just okay. Yeah. Again, could use more paint. Maybe what else? Needs to be a little smaller, I'd say, because I literally compared them to Voyager Netflix Soundwave, and that figure is like a Voyager, and the Dark of the Moon Soundwave is a deluxe and studio series. So yeah, so this guy would look pretty a little too big next to him, and yeah, and it's the proportions are a little off as well. Like the arms are a little skinny, and yeah, but the upsides though, or the articulation was a bit better than I initially thought. But yeah, it's just a little bit of a clunky figure, I'd say. So it's just okay. It's just all right. Yeah. That's. I'm trying to be a little nice with it, but really, just I don't know. But hey, it's just okay. But, yeah. So, anyways, guys, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share for more, and comment down below what you guys think of this figure. So yeah, but anyways, guys, as always, till all are one.